Hello, thanks for watching. Sorry for the dramatic lighting here. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to the DHL sorting office because they failed to deliver the parcel yesterday. I'm looking forward to picking it up and looking forward to getting it home and opening it up and seeing what we've got. So yeah, stick around. Okay, so I'm back from deepest, darkest Southfields. So I've got my parcel. I'm gonna open it up now, so let's have a look. Okay, as you can see, I've already made a start opening up this package because I don't really want to broadcast my address over the internet. So let's pick up this box. Oh, firstly you've got this lovely black envelope. Let's have a look at what's inside. Oh, that's satisfying. And we have a box for Turrican Director's Cut. Seems like a nice gesture, but a bit weird when there's no cartridge to actually go in it, but I suppose it'll look nice on my shelf. Anyway, what else do we have in here? Just put that to one side. Oh, nice. A lovely bubble wrap. We'll pop in that later. And we have the box for the Super NT. Oh look, there's me, hello. So yeah, there's a nice shiny box. Feels quite weighty. It's quite small as well. It's a lot smaller than I was expecting. Kind of like give a comparison. This is my phone, and you can see it's about just over twice the size of my phone there. This feels like there's something else in here. Oh, just packaging? Yeah, just packaging. Let's put that to one side. So, we have this lovely box. Let's see if we can tear this open. Oh lordy, this is the prime content that you look around, that you come online for. Right, that's good enough. The box feels like this kind of like weird soft paper. It's kind of like slightly velvety. Don't really know what it's made of, but as you can see, it's very stylish matte black box. On the side there, you can see I've gone for the transparent one. I really wanted the Super Famicom edition, but they sold out by the time I got around to pre-ordering mine. So I settled with second best, but never that purple monstrosity that you had in the States. Ugh. Opening it up now, and there we have it, the Super NT itself. Let's kind of get this out of the box for now. Oh. There's the instruction manual. So here's the system itself. I'm holding it in my hands. It feels reassuringly expensive. It's quite heavy. It's got a nice rubber bottom. Always like a rubber bottom, me. And you can see there's the back. We've got the HDMI and the power supply ports. Opening up, you can see a lovely printed circuit board right there. Obviously, it's not as clear as it was advertised on the website, which is a shame, but still quite a nice looking bit of kit as well. Buttons feel nice and clicky. I do like a clicky button. And I picked up the 8-bit Do controller that matches this. I'm a really big fan of 8-bit Do controllers at the moment. If I can reach here, I've got the NES Pro 30 that they released. It's a really nice, like very lightweight controller, and I use this to play on my Raspberry Pi quite a lot. You can't see it here obviously, but like I've got my Raspberry Pi in kind of like NES style case, and I thought this would be a nice, perfect addition, because I do like my hardware to match. Here's a quick size comparison. As you can see, my SNES Mini is on the left and my actual original SNES is on the right. If you're confused by the Starwing sticker, that was the title of a Star Fox in European territories, to avoid a legal issue with an old Commodore 64 game called Star Fox, surprisingly enough. We'll get the Super NT on the go. Okay, I'm just doing a quick comparison here. This is a SNES emulator running on my RetroPie. As you can see, playing around my half-hard battle here. I'm just going to start it up. Have a quick save for my settings, because as you can see, you have to set up to jump every time, which is a pain. But save V. So just going to play a few rounds. This is the American version with the American logo. Keep a note of that, because that's going to be important coming up. The way I've got this set up is that there's no filters, there's no kind of scan lines or anything. It's just pure pixels here. Even if I can't tell if it's going to come out on the video pretty well, but from here I can see there's some weird kind of like artifacting happening. It's kind of hard to describe without without being able to see properly. There's a kind of like weird artifact around the around large areas of color. Might be able to tell from here. But yeah, just going to play a couple of rounds here with Ranma Girl type. Blah blah. Oh. There's a very short latency on the controls as well, which is why I'm probably getting my ass kicked. Oh well, that's a shame. I lost. Ooh. Mind you, I could be doing terribly because my controller's out of battery. I'm not lying. See, look, it's glowing red for lack of battery. So yeah, that's why I'm being shit, honest. Okay, I'm gonna set up my Super NT and we'll see how it goes. Okay, and here we're back with the Super NT. As you see, it's got very nice kind of like menu system going on here. Lovely stylish design as well. Just going to select run cartridge from there. Yeah. Sorry, I had to move the camera so you can see that option. Okay, running the European version now. As you can see, it's got a very different logo. Some of the names have been changed as well. I think this was for the French release. I'm just going to turn it down a bit. Try it again. Okay, as you can probably see from the cart, this is the European version. It's got a very different logo to the American version. And quite a lot of the names have changed as well. I think probably following the French release of the manga and the anime. But yeah, I'm just going to quickly change the options here. Right, as it, I have to change that to, this is my preferred one. I always have the top two buttons as power attack and the bottom two as normal attack. It's always quick little tip for you there. You can like hold one. You can kind of like charge one power attack while using another. That's incredibly handy when you're playing this game. Okay, just gonna start up a quick game. Yeah, as you can see, there's a much bolder definition on colours now, especially. I'm running this without any filters, no scan lines or gamma boost, although you've got those options as well. There's like other options that affect interpolation. Not really an issue on this game, but I tried it out on another, and when I first loaded it up on Super NT, it kind of had this weird kind of effect as it was scrolling by. Just playing around with those interpolation options. Sorry, there's some crime happening outside. I live in a quite busy area, so there's always sirens going off at some point, which makes video making so much fun. But as I was saying, yeah, there's some interpolation. There were some interpolation issues with one game I was playing on here. After a quick play around with the setup, it displayed absolutely perfectly. So that's right. Okay, I'm gonna go with Ukyo because she's my favorite character in this. Except here, she's called, as you'll see in a second, Frederique. And you may be thinking, oh, that's quite a manly name. Like her plot line is that she's a lady trying to pass herself off as a guy. Already, like the responsive. There's perfect responsiveness. There's no like weird delay. Although when I was playing earlier, it was really bad. I've not had it that bad before. But obviously this isn't like direct feed, but the colours from where I'm standing are very bold, very bright, really well defined. Oh, sucks. Oh well. Yeah, even though I'm playing on the wireless pad, this feels so much more responsive. I'm just going to quickly activate the debug menu. And I'm going to change character to Ranma girl type, or Ranma F. F for female. Oh, you man. This is actually one of my favourite stages of this game. It's a really nice kind of like spooky vibe. I never really like the kind of like little mist clouds floating by. Very nice. Just one more game. Like, I've been playing this game now for about a very long time, and I don't think I've ever seen it look this good before. Yeah, yeah, you can tell that like having that having that like zero latency just really really improves my game. For one thing, I'm just kind of like playing about here. I'm still kind of like kicking ass all over the shop. Oh yes. It's also really nice as well to be able to play this cartridge like full speed. Back in my day, like European games and PAL games in particular would run about 17.5% slower than they were meant to, and because of the high definition of British TVs as well, in comparison to American and Japanese ones, the picture was slightly squashed. So I'm kind of like playing this as it was meant to be seen. One thing I noticed when I was playing this on RetroPie just now is how washed out this particular stage looks. But you can see everything's really bold, and I lost. Oh well, never mind. Yeah, all the characters, all the colours rather, just look really, really bold and vivid, and I do like that. If I can pause that there, I can bring up the menu. I can change some of the settings, and from here, I can change the resolution. At the moment, it's set to 1080 with a refresh rate of 60 frames a second. And here I can change to 720p. The reason why I'm changing it here is so I can go to scan lines. I'll put in normal scan lines. And I like to bring them down to about 107. That seems to work really nicely, and that gives it that lovely kind of like CRT feel that you probably remember as a kid. If I bring it up again, I'll go to turn on Gamma Boost, and this really brings the colors out. So it looks far better than you've ever seen it before, really. I've lost again. Yeah, I'm just going to play one more round. I just found these settings just by playing around and see. Thankfully, being able to like kind of like do it in real time means that I can like see what's being changed and how. And my God, I'm dying on my arse here. Ah, so close. But from where I'm sitting, characters really seem to stand out against background as well, which is a lovely little touch. Oh. Yes. Oh yeah. Another really weird little region change. In this European version, Akane Tendo is called Adeline. They also redubbed this game. But I couldn't say which cast in particular. I know it's on the American dub cast. I have a feeling it might be French, and I've lost again. But yeah, this is just so you get an idea of how the Super NT runs. So I've been playing my Super NT now through its paces for the last day or so, and here's some of my initial thoughts. Firstly, it's a very impressive bit of kit. It feels like reassuringly heavy and expensive, really solid build quality as well. Secondly, the display is absolutely crystal clear as well. I've never seen the colours look so bold and vivid, even when I was playing on my original SNES way back in the day. Sound quality is absolutely crystal clear. I couldn't believe I was playing my games through a cartridge. It also shows as well just how well SNES games have aged. Ranma Half Battle is like over 25 years old now, but it's still a game that I think, it still looks absolutely incredible. Generally, if there's a game that doesn't look right, you can fiddle around the settings and get it to look exactly how it was meant to be. What the Super NT does brilliantly, in my opinion, is it really brings that authentic Super Nintendo experience. I've never seen Super Nintendo games just look so vivid and bold. It's not totally perfect though. There's a few issues I would have liked to have seen addressed. The cartridge port as well is incredibly sensitive. A lot of my cartridges are of course very old now, and I'm sure they could do a good polish, but quite often I would have to really fiddle with a cartridge to get it to work. But when it does work, it's an absolute dream. As to who the Super NT is for, it's really for someone who wants to get the best out of the games that they've got lying around already. Like playing Super Nintendo games for emulation is fine and dandy really, if it's just a way to kind of access some of those games as well. But for those who really want that authentic experience, then the Super NT is highly recommended.